This thing has been just bulletproof. It's out here on the job site. You can see what our job sites look like. There's dirt and dust everywhere. So I flew it into the house. What's up, everybody? It's Jack from Atlantis Water Gardens. Today we are in Pine Brook, New Jersey. We've got a pond rebuild that we're going to be doing. A little backstory behind this pond. We built this, it's got to be 12 or 13 years ago. We actually built 2 ponds on this property. So the issue here is there was a bunch of trees. Actually, if you look behind me here, see those stumps? A bunch of trees were just taken down, and they were sending roots into the pond, into the stream, and it made a bunch of holes in the liner, and this thing was leaking pretty badly. So what we're going to do is we're going to tear everything out. Those trees are gone now, and we're actually going to remove those stumps as well. So those are just completely gone. And we're going to do a whole renovation on this pond. We are going to change the layout a little bit. We're actually going to make the pond a little bit deeper, and the waterfall, instead of being over there, we've got a stream and waterfall. It starts up by the sidewalk over there, works its way down. There's a little slab that they crossed over and came down here. Well, the problem is from the patio, from the house, you can't really see the waterfall. It's going away from the house. That was the plan at the time, but now that we're going to do this renovation, why not take the opportunity to move it someplace better? And that's going to be over here. This rhododendron's coming out, and we're going to start a waterfall back in this area here. We're going to build this up, create a berm, and have it coming this way, so that from the house you can see the waterfall. You can see I got all the guys behind me. They're chomping at the bit to get started, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to pump this pond out, tear everything out of it, all the rock work, all the liner, the skimmer, the plumbing system, everything's coming out, and we're building a brand new pond here. Time to get started. Foggy. So it's rainy, kind of foggy today. Not the best day, but we're rocking and rolling. The pond has just about all the rocks out of it. I'm out here flying my drone around, trying to get some good footage for you guys. And these guys are really kicking butt over here. You can see we've got like 1 or 2, maybe 3 big rocks in the pond. That's why that guy's here. And we're gonna get those out, get the liner out, get the fabric out, reshape the pond a bit. We might change a couple of the contours, some of the depth on the pond, and then we're planning to get our fabric, our liner, our new skimmer, and biofalls set today for day 1. So then tomorrow we are rocking. I'm gonna do some quick camera talk for a second here. Talk about this guy, my DJI Mavic Air. This thing is filthy. It's been in dirt and dust and mud. I don't know if you can see all that, but it's like in there. This thing is has impressed the heck out of me because it's been super reliable. My phone's ringing. Hello? I'm shooting the vlog.
Where are you?
You're on the vlog right now.
Oh, good. Then you can't say no. Apparently, since I can't clone myself and Colby is lacrosse camp starts tonight, you're going to have to take him.
I'm working.
Can't say no. Your vlog is at 6:30. I'll be at a banquet.
I'm working. You can't see the job going on behind me, but I'm working.
Okay, you're going to have to leave. Come get him and take him to lacrosse.
Does she know who she's talking to?
Yes, and I know it will be done because you're not going to say no.
I guess I'm taking Colby to lacrosse.
Yes, you are. And by the way, it's in Tolaco.
Oh, come on. Anyway, back to the camera review. My DJI Mavic Air drone. This thing folds up really tiny. This thing has been just bulletproof. It's out here on the job site. You can see what our job sites look like. There's dirt and dust everywhere. This thing, I just wipe it off. It keeps on going. Quick camera review. It's not what this channel is about, but I wanted to let you know we're out here doing it. These guys are getting it done. This guy gives me that smooth 120 slow-mo footage that we use in all our vlogs. That comes from this thing right here. Loving it. Okay, we're about to start re-excavating here, reshaping for the bottom of the pond. That's gonna be it for today. So we're going to finish digging this out. Tomorrow we'll get our liner, our fabric, and our rocks going. It'll really start taking shape. So we will see you tomorrow. Welcome to day 2. We are rocking and rolling today. The liner is in the pond. Bottom is just about rocked in. You see we got piles of rocks over here. Mike's working on getting some lighting stuff ready. Let me show you the progress and we'll talk about the game plan for today. All right, we're looking good down in the pond. You can see we opened up this whole area down here, made it all a larger deep section because it was kind of cramped before, and there was 3 shelves. Now there's only 2, which I kind of prefer because now we got a 12-inch shelf on top, 12-inch on the bottom. This pond is 2 feet deep. They've got some lights working inside here. Today, we'll have the whole pond rocked in, create some areas for aquatic planting, and get some structure here so we can put the bridge, and then we'll be on to building a waterfall. Even though we have a bunch of room around this pond, we only have 1 or 2 spots where we can actually fit the machine in. This excavator is 12,000 pounds and it's big and needs a bit of space to work, so we have to have room for staging of rocks and room to swing around. So I can only really get to the pond from this side here. So any of the big rocks we're setting are gonna be mostly in the waterfall and on this edge of the pond. Everything else, Boulevard and the guys are moving with the ball cart, which is right there. So they're bringing the rocks around and then they have to muscle them into the pond because we can only get to a certain area with the machine. But things are rocking right now. We've got gravel going into the pond. The pond is mostly rocked in on this side. We're leaving this open so we can start building our waterfall there and get our waterfall liner in and then finish up the pond. So today the pond should be finished. We're gonna start filling tonight. So we'll put the aquatic plants in. The bridge is gonna go back in. And then tomorrow, waterfall time. We are going to finish up a few things here, like the gravel and a couple more rocks, get this place cleaned up, get some plumbing in, and then tomorrow we're going to attack the waterfall and this thing should be finished. So we'll see you guys in 2 seconds. And we're back. Last day, we have got the pond filling right now. The waterfall liner is in. We're going to start building a waterfall today, and we're going to finish building a waterfall today along with the rest of the pond. things are looking really good here. The pond is fully rocked in. You can see we've got our lower shelf there that's starting to get water in it. We've got the skimmer over there. Bridge is back in place. And over here is where our waterfall is going to be. Right there is the biofalls. It's going to spill out to the right towards the house. Then it's going to make a turn, spill this way, pool up, and then spill into the pond. It's going to be a nice waterfall. I'm going to set you guys up right here. Give you a nice view of what we're doing. Let's start the time lapse. Finished. 3 days, we tore out this pond, built a brand new one, and we moved the waterfall to the other side. Let me show you guys what we came up with. So one of the issues that the pond had before, besides the leak, was the fact that the stream was over here, was starting right there, and it went down into the pond, which was cool. There was a little crossover, but it went away from the viewing area, and you could hear it but not see it all that well. Now, we've got our waterfall over here, looking out from the patio. We sit here and we can see the waterfall coming at us. Here is the kitchen doors, kitchen window where the sink is. There's another living room area over there, all directed towards that waterfall. Really a much better setup now. It can actually enjoy it from multiple vantage points instead of having to come down to the pond just to see the waterfall. We went ahead and put the bridge back in. So he's got to cross over to the other side of the yard. You can see the pond's been expanded very slightly, just a little bit of a reshaping. We actually made the shelves deeper. We made the shelves deeper, the bottom of the pond is deeper as well. We've got a new signature 1000 skimmer on the far end, and here's our waterfall. We went ahead and installed a Aquascape 6000 biofalls to start our waterfall, and as you can see, now that it's finished, you don't see any components, which is really what we're after every single time. We want this pond to be functional, but we don't want to see the parts that make it function. For us, really, that is the most important part. We want the pond to work, stay clean, but not see how all the inner workings happen, because who wants to look at plumbing and parts and pieces and liner when you can have this in the backyard? We had a blast. Our customer here has been with us for over 13 years. We built the other pond for him. Now we just rebuilt this one. He loves his water gardens, and now he's got a brand new waterfall with a fixed pond. He can really spend his time out here enjoying things. Guys, thanks for sticking around. If you like what we're doing over here at Atlantis Water Gardens, click that subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. Leave us a like, and I want to hear from you in the comments, so make sure you hit that. Enjoy this B-roll. We'll see you guys on the next one. So, as soon as I started to fly the drone, and I wanted to get a nice overhead of the pond and everything, I flew it into the house. And I busted one of the props. So we're not getting any overhead shots on this, but I'm still going to show you some cool stuff.